Welcome back to Dr. Love's Dating Clinic. Today's session is messy, competitive, and a little uncomfortable. Because we're officially in the phase where the women aren't just dating, they're sizing each other up. Barnett has become the prize, and the pods have turned into a quiet psychological battlefield. Amber is in full competition mode. Jessica is betting everything on emotional leverage. LC is realizing she's losing patience. And Barnett is doing what a lot of men do when they have options, saying the right things to everybody and committing to nobody. In this episode, we're going to talk about female competition, male avoidance, validation seeking, father imprinting, and why attraction often has nothing to do with logic and everything to do with social proof. This one is going to split the comment section. Let's get into it.
With Barnett, it's just so weird, and it's getting hard because I'm having conversations, and I'm talking to him like, if we do this, if we're together, this is something I want to do, as husband and wife, this is what I want to do in our relationship, talking, when this works, I want us to get a couples massage,
Yeah.
In my mind, it's not even a question.
What's not a question?
That we would be a couple. It's not a question. I know the other girls have feelings for Barnett, but it's Barnett or bust for me at this point. These girls will be at my wedding. There's gonna be a wedding and they will be there. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. So, sucks to be them.
So looks like the ladies are sizing themselves up for Barnett. Looks like Amber is showing this is her competition to win, and the other ladies have no shot.
He doesn't approach it, or the way that he responds to it's not it's not a weird way, oh yeah, if. He doesn't accentuate it, he's like, yeah, when we get through this, we'll get a couples massage. And I'm like, that sounds pretty affirmative. All my cards are on the table. I literally have nothing left to play.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for him to make the moves.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing Amber talk about Barnett doesn't really faze me. I know what Barnett and I have is special and totally different from what he has with her. Because we always talk about what life would be like after this. And it's kind of the secret between us that we're gonna end up together in this.
So Jessica is taking an interesting take. Instead of outright competing against Amber, she is putting all her trust that Barnett will choose her base on her interactions with him in the pods. Remember last time Barnett and Jessica saw each other, Jessica told Barnett that she was all in on him and will cut things off with Mark.
The easy stuff comes so easy. It's just Barnett or bust. That's it. That's it for me.
Yeah.
I've got 3 people left, Jessica, Amber, and LC. They all would make excellent wives, and it's difficult because I'm becoming emotionally attached to all of them in different ways.
Barnett has to make a tough choice. Poor Barnett has 3 great ladies to choose from between Amber, Jessica, and LC.
What's up, LC?
Do you really think that you can find a wife?
What do you think?
Don't do that. We don't have time for games here.
Okay, look at LC. She is realizing she is losing this game and will not tolerate any of Barnett's BS.
The thing with Barnett is, we can, paint a really good picture together of, what this would actually be like, what an actual life with each other would look like. I'm just, really pumped to see what happens the next few days.
Why do you think you could marry me?
I don't know, I've always envisioned myself with a guy similar to my dad in the way he,
What LC just said was important. She said she imagines herself with a guy that reminds her of her father. This is why the father's presence is so important.
Oh gosh.
He's a people person. Everybody loves him.
How do you imagine I would do with your parents?
I think you'd be good with my parents.
Yeah.
I don't know if Barnett will propose to anyone, but I feel like if he did, I think that it would be me.
Okay, real quick, whenever I propose, what do you think about non-diamond rings?
Oh yeah, I love that.
Really? Okay.
All right, well, you gotta do it.
Yeah?
Yep.
With LC, we're very freaking similar, and it's what's going on here? Why are we so alike? It's figuring out if I want to marry myself in girl version, so.
I am not getting that vibe from Barnett and LC. They seem like friends rather than lovers. The evidence of this is that Barnett still is superficial with LC. My God, they are talking about diamond-less wedding rings. I honestly do not recall a single deep or serious conversation between Barnett and LC.
With Amber, she excites me, but she also scares the living hell out of me. When we get out of here, We're gonna be all like engaged and shit.
We're all gonna be engaged, then you're talking in general, like, or you and me are gonna be engaged?
Me and you.
Are you proposing to me now? Is that a thing?
No, I'm not gonna propose to you tonight.
Amber tries to box Barnett in, yet he finds a way to slither out.
But if I don't propose to Amber, she's gonna find me outside of here and whoop my ass.
I am honestly starting to feel that Barnett is afraid of getting beat up by Amber. One has to ask the question of if Amber is still in this competition due to the fear of her hunting down Barnett outside the pods and beating him up.
Baby.
Hey, girl. I think Jessica is my number one because every time I talk to her, I mean, there's like mad goosebumps.
Barnett confirms that Jessica is indeed his top choice.
Jessica, Amber, and LC. I love everything about these girls, but all in different ways, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell am I supposed to do?
My relationship with Barnett, like, went somewhere I've never really, like, felt. I've never felt before. We just started to, like, talk very seriously.
Okay.
And he started talking, like, in the context of, like, being my husband. And I, like, started to visualize it. I've waited so long for, like, someone that I care about so much to say those things and, like, to feel that way.
Jessica. 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 Barnett has said that to all three of the ladies.
He said he would marry me.
Oh, wow. I had an awkward moment with Barnett, and I just never gave him another chance. He pretty much associated my name with being a stripper.
Well, he's not wrong. The top stripper names all seem to be like Diamond, Cinnamon, Sparkle, or something of the sorts.
So when girls be mentioning him, I'd be like, oh my God, what is it? I'm like, I couldn't stand him, like, ugh.
And then, like, I know the feelings that I have for Mark, and it's just a totally different relationship. Like, it's amazing on so many levels.
Mm-hmm. Jessica, since the first day, you walked out that pod and you was like, girl, I said, what? I like Mark. I'm like, oh. Just know, if you're asking me my advice, I prefer for you to be with Mark.
Interestingly, Diamond seems to prefer Mark. However, this scene is showing a very important female dynamic. Women seek validation for a lot of their choice from others. For example, if a guy comes up to a lady and asks her out, she may reject him simply from the fact that her friends do not like the guy. This is not the case with guys. If a guy likes a girl and his guy friends said no, that guy will still go after that girl. Keep in mind that Diamond could have a jaded option of Barnett simply because he said she had a stripper name, which was true, by the way.
I'm nervous about Mark, though.
My relationship with Barnett and my relationship with Mark are totally separate, like on another planet type relationships. You know, I always thought my relationship with Barnett was just a flirtatious situation. And now that it's developing into more, I have to see what happens with Barnett. I have to follow my heart with Barnett.
All right, let's close out today's session at Dr. Love's dating clinic, because this Barnett situation is a masterclass in modern dating chaos. Barnett says Jessica is his top choice, and then says it again and again to multiple women. That's not confidence, that's option management. And the scary part, it works. Amber leads with intimidation and intensity. Jessica leads with emotional promises and strategic patience. LC leads with boundaries, but realizes too late that boundaries don't beat desire. And here's the controversial truth that's going to upset people. Women compete with each other far more than men compete with each other, and a man's value skyrockets the moment women see other women wanting him. LC's comment about wanting a man like her father. That's not random, that's imprinting. But Barnett doesn't represent stability, leadership, or depth. He represents excitement and uncertainty, which is why logic keeps losing to emotion in these pods. And yes, women absolutely factor in how their friends feel about a man. Men? Not so much. If a man wants a woman, his friends' opinions are background noise. That difference alone explains half of modern dating frustration. Barnett isn't the villain here, he's the mirror. The real question is, which woman is choosing based on attraction, and which one is choosing based on ego and validation? If this episode made you uncomfortable or angry, you're exactly where you need to be. Hit like, share this video with someone who loves Love is Blind chaos, and subscribe so you don't miss the next patients to visit the Love Clinic. Drop your take in the comments. I already know y'all are about to argue. This is Dr. Love. See you soon.